Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel. I am Audrey and I'm a freelance branding and packaging designer. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing to this channel. I make videos on design, freelancing. Today's video is going to be exciting and I'm excited to show you what I got going on lately. So I don't know if you've seen it, but my channel has gotten a new look right there. It's because I just went through another rebrand. So yeah, in this video I'm just excited to show you a newer, better me. So I have always struggled with finding a visual identity for myself. Not that I don't know myself, I mean, maybe partly, but it's just because I feel like every year I am a new person. And I was always just focused on finding clients rather than, parading myself in flashy colors and, fancy headshots and all that. So I can never commit to one. And also, I don't really like being too salesy in my approach, and that's never been me personally. But now I just want to simplify things, and if I were to describe it in 3 words, it would be personal, eccentric, and cool. So here is the mood board for this. Like, have you ever seen a Parisian style apartment, where everything looks beige, but the furniture, the artworks, colors, the textures, they all stand out? That's what I wanted to feel like. I wanted to feel like a gallery of my work, but at the same time it's never devoid of my own personality. I already have the results, so I'm just going to share them with you. Since I want this to be personal, I thought, well, why not use my own handwriting? So I was inspired by fashion logos like Schiaparelli, Ferragamo, and I feel like as a designer we need to be inspired by other kinds of creativity. And I just feel like these logos have so much soul and like that personal touch in them. I just want this logo type to feel human rather than a studio or company. I love colors and I want to personally apply them into my work, but for this rebrand I just decided to go for simple black and off-white. That's literally it. So I don't want to think about where I'm going to use colors, so let's just keep it simple. However, I'm doing something different with colors, so keep on watching. I did retain some elements of my typographic choices for this rebrand. The difference is that I am taking on a more approachable approach with my font choices here. I am a serif girl, alright? I love my serif. And I previously used Canela, which is this elegant, traditional, sharp serif. Now I went for the font Libre Baskerville, and I know it's a well-known font, it's old, I don't care. But hear me out. Unlike Canela with its sharp edges, I love how Baskerville just feels smart yet casual. Like the rounded tails really make it approachable for anyone to read through. So this is where I really let my quirkiness shine. I decided to use hand-drawn illustrations because it just feels so unserious, and combined with the really refined colors and fonts, it just feels silly, like, for lack of a better term, silly in contrast. So keep on watching because I'm going to show you how I use these illustrations. I use shapes as text boxes and frames. So for this one I went for a neo-brutalist rectangular shape with rounded corners. I know it's quite trendy, but I really like it. This is probably one of the trendy designs that I actually like, so sue me. So I use this for when something requires attention or just a visual additive. No shade to anyone, but I never really felt the need to take such high resolution headshots of myself. So instead, I use my phone, the one where I'm filming. I took photos of myself from my iPhone, played around with the contrast, added some grain, and added a colored stroke that I wanted to look like it was drawn over by a colored marker. So I was inspired here by cutouts, collage art, and pop art a la Andy Warhol. And when you see it utilized, it just really brings out the brand identity to a whole new life. So I also made some draft of what the designs would look like on a deck. So now I'm gonna take you on my new website where I utilized all of the elements for this new brand identity. Alright, so welcome to my new and improved portfolio. So I only have about like 4 pages here, really kept it simple and easy to navigate. So this is my homepage, which is also where I displayed my selected works. So I only have 6 here and hopefully more. So let's take a look at how I formatted my case studies. So I have here a little headline and 3 paragraphs describing the challenge and the solution that I came up with for each project. So I make it clear here if it's concept or client, what year it was made, and what kind of project is it. So you will have a prompt here whether you can go back to the homepage or see the next project. So yeah, it's basically the same. And I forgot to mention that for every page, I have here my very detailed inquiry form, but we'll talk about that later. So let's go to my about page, which is my favorite page here. So this is the only part where you will see my face. So I'm not really good at describing myself. So instead I made it visual. So this is in a way my iconography style already. So this is what I was talking about when I have this little marker thing going on. It's like the border of a cutout of my own picture. So here is my philosophies, basically how I approach graphic design. It says blur the lines between trendiness and timelessness. Minimalism doesn't have to be interesting. Maximalism, yes. There are 5 senses plus feeling. I don't know, I think I was just being pretentious with this one, but yeah. So here's a quick breakdown of what I do, what I'm open to do, and what I don't do. So I have your brand identity and what I would like to do one day, which is illustration, editorial design, poster, and title treatments. So what I don't do. So yeah, I think this is just to clarify early on what, services that I might be open to do, and also to minimize questions like, do you do web design, UI, UX? It's already here. Just browse through the website. Next is my services page. So I already have here my pricing. So here is some illustrations again and a quick breakdown of my process in 4 steps. And here's some FAQ. I didn't know that you can actually have like a accordion widget for FAQs, but I'm not in the mood to pay for those. So here's what we have right now. Contact, basically just a footer. So I want to take you through the inquiry form. So we have here the name, last name, email, which services are they interested in, and if it's something else that I might be interested in doing, they can tell me, be like editorial, So where are they based? Just for me to get familiar with their time zone. What is their budget? And when would they like to start? So if I happen to be unavailable on their preferred start date, would they like to be in a wait list? Yes or no? So yeah, honestly, that's it. I don't have a blog here or anything, just me and my works. So yeah, I just really wanted to make sure that the projects stand out on their own. And that is it for this video. If you like what you saw, please consider subscribing to my channel and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Do you like it? What do you like and not like about it? Anyway, so yeah, I'll see you next time for another video.